97%. That is the exact number of Filipinos who know their government is deeply, hopelessly corrupt. Yet, they keep voting for those exact same politicians. If you think this is just because voters are being fooled or that they don't care, you are completely wrong. Today, we're breaking down the ultimate political paradox. Why do people elect corrupt leaders? We're looking at the hidden survival calculus, the cultural mind traps, and the digital warfare that actually forces voters to choose a crook over a clean candidate. But stick around, because in a minute, I'm going to reveal the one specific cultural concept that basically turns a literal bribe into a moral duty, and it's going to completely change how you see elections.
Let's get real for a second. Imagine you can't even afford your next meal. In the Philippines, 72 million people are literally unable to meet their daily needs. Over 27% of families are going to bed hungry. When you're that desperate, a politician handing you cash, food, or a job isn't just vote buying. To you, it's survival. It's ayuda, help. The line between a bribe and basic human aid completely blurs. You don't vote for the corrupt guy because you love corruption. You vote for him because he actually gave you rice when the government didn't. It's pure, brutal pragmatism.
But here is where it gets crazy. It's not just about the money, it's about a deep psychological trap. Remember that cultural concept I teased earlier? It's a debt of gratitude. In Filipino culture, if someone does you a favor, you owe them. You must repay them. So, when a corrupt politician buys your vote by feeding your family, you don't feel cheated. You feel indebted. The transaction becomes a personal, moral obligation. Rejecting them in the next election, that's not just a political choice. Culturally, it feels like a betrayal. That is how corruption gets a free pass. Think about that. What if the very thing making you a good, loyal person is exactly what's keeping a corrupt system in power? Wild, right?
But let's say you do want to vote out the crooks. Good luck. The system is actively rigged against you. The anti-graft court, the Sandigan Bayan, once filed a record low of just 97 cases in a single year. The conviction rate? A measly 27%. There is zero fear of punishment. And who's running the show? Nearly 250 political families control all 82 provinces. These aren't new politicians. These are dynasties dating back to the Spanish colonial era. They monopolize the resources, they control the local governments, and they pass the power down to their kids like a family business.
And just when you think it's just about money and old family names, enter the ultimate game changer, the internet. The 2022 presidential election wasn't just won on the ground, it was won online. Ferdinand Marcos Jr. took a massive 59% of the vote, and experts point to a highly sophisticated disinformation campaign. Thousands of paid influencers flooded social media, rewriting history and pushing nostalgic narratives. It's called digital autocratization. They didn't just hide the corruption, they actively rebranded it. They made the corrupt guys look like the only ones who could bring order and stability, drowning out the truth with viral memes and curated realities.
And this plays out differently depending on where you are. Luzon holds 59% of the presidential vote, making it the ultimate kingmaker. But down in Mindanao, where poverty and conflict are high, patronage networks are even stronger, fueled by international aid and local strongmen. It's a completely different battlefield, but the end result is the same. The system protects itself. So, here is the ultimate takeaway. Filipinos aren't voting for corruption because they are stupid or unaware. They are using a mental shortcut, performance over purity. When you are hungry, when the courts are broken, and when the internet is lying to you, you don't vote for a pure candidate who can't feed you. You vote for the corrupt patron who actually delivers. If we want to fix this, we can't just pass more anti-corruption laws. We have to fix the poverty, break up the dynasties, and teach people how to spot digital manipulation. If this breakdown just completely changed how you see elections, do me a favor and subscribe to us at Sisig Express and hit that notification bell. We're unpacking the hidden mechanics of the world every single week, and you won't want to miss the next one. Until next time, stay sharp and question everything.